All right. We'll start off by saying all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Wakakwarash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS for teaching me this truth. Shalom to you, Akim, that's believing in this truth and pushing this truth through the four winds of the earth. To you, I say Shalom, and Shalom to the Aqua that's listening and learning in quietness. To you, I say Shalom, Shalom to your children as well. This is your brother Ahmad out of Jacksonville, Florida, Lord willing. Edifying video. But what I have here, I have Joel chapter 2 breakdown 1 through 10. So we're just gonna jump right into it because I've been studying a little bit, trying to get it down packed. So when you learn it, it's beautiful to bring it out towards the body. So let's jump right into it. It says Joel chapter 2, starting at verse 1. It says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and the sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the days of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand." So it says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion." So I want to let me get something. Let me put it on that screen. I don't know why I'm going on that screen. It says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound the alarm." So I want to get a precept. I got one precept to go into that trumpet. What is the trumpet? Let's get it here. Where is it? Right here. This is Amos 3 and 6. "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it?" So the trumpet is you being warned by who? Matter of fact, if you read verse 7, it goes into it. "Surely the Lord Yahweh, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets." Right. So the trumpet is the prophets out on the highways and byways making these videos, epistles, right? Warning, Yasha'Allah, warning Israel, warning the Hebrew Israelites, blacks, Native Americans, Hispanics, Latinos, you speck of birds. So that's the warning. And then let's see, it says, let's go back to it. It says, "In the sound of alarm in my holy mountain, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the days of the Lord coming, for it is nigh at hand." But there's something else I wanted this part. "In the sound of alarm in my holy mountain." To clarify also that holy mountain, let me get it. To show you that the holy mountain that's talking about is Israel, right? Another precept, Joel chapter 3 verse 17. "So shall ye know that I am the Lord, your power, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy, and there shall no strangers pass through her anymore." So just showing you that the holy mountain is Zion, which is Jerusalem, which is we was a people before we was a place. So the holy mountain is us. So just want to make that clear, just for the newbies. I'm doing this video pretty much for the newbies if you don't know. But let's go back to it. I want to bring that out, but let's go back to Joel. It says, "A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there have not been ever have ever the like, neither shall be any more after it. even to the years of many generations. So this is going into the thermonuclear missiles. It's going to the missiles. It says a day of darkness and gloominess. A day of the darkness and gloominess. That's going to be that mushroom cloud that the scriptures talk about, rolled up in a. And I'm going to show you why it's saying a day of darkness and gloominess. Let me get this. Let me get this and show you. This here. This is a mushroom cloud. You see this? You see what it does? Mushroom cloud. This is steam. Let me see if we can get any more pictures. Let me see. Let me check out these pictures. Everything under it is dark. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. See the mushroom cloud. Everything under it is, under that mushroom cloud, it's dark. Let's jump back into it. It says, day of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, which we just showed you. It's a mushroom cloud that's going to come from the thermonuclear missiles hitting as the morning spread upon the mountains. Now that morning spread upon the mountains, just to give you an image, let me see. Cloud spread upon the mountains. Just to give you an image. Because you have to look, you got to be a visionary. You got to like vision these scriptures so you can have understanding. Let me see. Where is it? Here we go. Right here. You see how these clouds cover the mountains when the thermonuclear missiles hit. The smoke, which is going to be within those clouds, that's going to be like acid radiation. You're not going to be able to breathe or anything. That stuff, trust me, people. The fire itself is going to kill you and melt you. The flames from the thermonuclear missiles, hey, those you're not gonna live. But this is just giving you a visual of that. What is this? What it says? Let me go back to it. It says, let's go back to it just so you can have understanding. It says, Joel chapter 2, verse 2, it says, a day of darkness of gloominess, a day of clouds of a thickness, darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. So this is what morning spread upon the mountains look like. When the sun trying to get through the clouds, but it ain't going to be able to get through those clouds because it's that the thickness from those the radiation clouds, the smoke, it's going to be covering the skies. So it says, a great people and a strong there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. So this is letting you know, after this, it ain't gonna be no more like what we, like how now. It ain't gonna be no more of that. All this is going, all this on this end is gonna be burned up. We're gonna come back, Lord willing, if we of the hopeful elect, right? We're gonna come back with the new bodies, and we're gonna come back in new rulership under Yahweh Shai, right? We're not coming back to how the earth is ran now. This is going to be it. This war here, World War III, is going to be the war that kills all wars. It's going to stop everything. This is going to bring the total end. So we're not going back to old past years. We're not going back to the same wicked rulership. No, this is going to finish the job here, right? Along with Yahweh Shai coming, doing his work with the chariots, putting people to death, you know what I'm saying, laser beaming them. And yeah, this is what this is far as it when it says neither shall be any more after it. It's not going to be no more after this, but we're going to have the what is it? You got scripture saying Jacob is the Esau is the ending of the world, Jacob is the beginning. So we're going to be coming into the new beginning. So it says verse 3. It says, a fire devoureth before them, and behold them, a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them. So let me see. I got a couple of videos I want to show you so you'll have an understanding on what this is going into. Let me see. All right. Run in. We'll use this one.
How deadly is an intercontinental ballistic missile? Simply put, intercontinental ballistic missile.
And I will turn the sound off because you know they get them little copy strikes. But you see this? You see when it hits, these are thermal nuclear missiles. What is it? ICBMs. And when they hit, it says, now I'm gonna get another video. Let me get my other video. Yeah, let me get my other video. I'm gonna show you this other video. This really shows that verse that we're reading. You see the missile, right? It's the missile. You see the fire behind it? As it says, there's a flame behind it, and then it's a flame in front of it. It's gonna show it. See it disperse, and you see how it's dressed. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to that because we gotta break that down too. You see right here. You see how it's decked out. You see how the missile is decked out. It's got all this remnant and stuff all around it. It's decked out. It's in the scriptures. All this is in the scriptures. But we'll let it keep playing. And see, this missile is able to go into the heavens, right? Which is the firmament. Is able to go into the heavens. So it's not and to be honest, then these missiles are not detected. They can't detect them. Trust me, they can't detect them. So now it's going into the windows of heaven because remember he said that through the first when Yahushua flooded the earth with Noah, he rained rain from heaven, the windows of heaven. Now you have he said he was gonna this time destroy America with fire. So he's using these missiles. They're going into the windows of heaven, right? Which is the you see out here on this video, and you'll see. I just let it play. I'm bad at explaining stuff. I'm gonna let it play. You'll see. It's in the infirmament. See how it dispersed like that? Breaks off. Yep. Because all this here is just nothing but like fuel. And it also talks about these tails too. It also talks about the tails. But we'll keep it playing. See how it breaks off? Now it's got its target. You see how it's twirling? Is it spinning? You You see the fire in front of it? It's a fire in front of it. And look right here. It says, now I paused it on this because now I'm gonna get the scripture. Now watch. It says, let's get it. It says, verse 3, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them. As that picture you see, hey, see, the fire devoured before them and behind them, going into the missiles, right? It's a flame in front of it, as you've seen, because the speed of it, and a flame behind it when it's shot off, right? There's a flame behind it, right? And then it says, and the land is as the Garden of Eden. Well, what it's saying is, let's go back to that video. Right. See how the land is, it's all good, right? Everything looks intact, right? Now, when the missile hit, it's going to be what? Watch it. Boom. Nothing behind it. See? You don't see, it was trees, houses, and everything. There's nothing behind it now. It made everything that was right here, what? Like a desert. Everything became dust. You know? And you see that, hey, mushroom cloud? The mushroom cloud, that going back to the second verse. Mushroom cloud, yep. Mushroom cloud. So that's what that's going into. Let's go back. Let's go back. Joel chapter 2. Matter of fact, let me make sure. Let me make sure you brothers and sisters can hear me. I hope my sound is on. Just bear with me, just right quick. Yeah, okay, it's working. Shalom. Yeah, okay, it's working. Yeah, right. Anyway, so let's go to now. It says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Now, this is a vision. Now you got to understand the prophets of old, right? This is what they you got to understand. They didn't have what we have now, the technology, all the stuff we can see now. They didn't have the understanding, so they was trying to explain what you seeing now on this end in their timeline, and in the end that time that they was living. They was trying to explain it to the best of their abilities of what they can like use to explain. So it says, when it says verse 4, the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Now, let me see. Because I got that. Let me make sure I ain't skipping something. I don't want to jump too far ahead. Oh yeah, let me break this down too first, because I said how it was in like Noah. Let me break that down because I said it. So let me break it down. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, because Yahweh Shai ain't he used Noah with the using Noah as a servant, his prophet, right, to warn Israel. They didn't want to listen, right? Let's get this right quick. Genesis 8, and starting at verse 1, it says, and God remembered Noah and every living thing and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And I'm just and God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters a surge. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained. So just showing you that the firmament, that the third, that heaven in the sky, right? in the sky, like the atmosphere up there, where like when you see like the satellite and all that, it's referred to as like the windows of heaven. So when you seen that missile, when it got shot off, it went into the firmament. It went into what? The heavens, right? And it can't be detected up there. Then when it drops, it's gonna drop fast. It's not gonna be able to be detected. But just showing you that in that verse it said windows, and the windows is the heaven, which is the firmament up there. So this is another precept that breaks that down, and it says, "And the waters return from off the earth continually, and after the end of the 150 days, the water was abated." So that's one precept to break down that. Now, let me go and get that other one, because I said how he used the flood. So let me get that right quick. Just bear with me. And Lord willing, this is edifying. It says 2 Peter 3:6, and it's in the NLT. It says, "Then he used the water to destroy the ancient world with a mighty flood." See, so we know that the world was destroyed with a mighty flood, right? As that verse that we was going into back in Genesis 8, it says, "And by the same word, the present heavens and the earth have been stored up for fire. They are being kept for the day of judgment." See? So they are, it says the same, and by the same word, the present heavens, which will be this heaven here, which is Esau's heaven, right? And earth have been stored up for fire. So everything on this end, what you seeing, right? The earth is being stored up for fire. And matter of fact, the people gonna be fuel for that fire. It says they are being kept for the day of judgment, when ungodly people will be destroyed. Right now, hold on, I want to get something to bring that out, because this time, last time he destroyed with water, but this time he's gonna destroy it with them thermal missiles, which is fire. But let me get this, just to show you that people are gonna be used to be fuel for that fire, that's going to be brought upon, Babylon, America. So it says right here, Isaiah 9:19, it's in the NIV, "By the wrath of the Lord Almighty, the land will be scorched." So you seen what the thermonuclear missile did when it hit. It didn't leave no trace of nothing. Nothing was recognizable, right? It says, "And the people will be fuel for the fire." See, so it's telling you, and the people will be fuel for the fire. They will not spare one another. So, the people are the when you go back to, what was that? 2 Peter. We'll just pull it back up here. 2 Peter 3:6. In the NLT, it says, "Then he used the water to destroy the ancient world with a mighty flood, and by the same word, the present heaven, which is Esau's heaven, and earth have been stored up for fire. They are being kept for the day of judgment." See? So, we tell you all the time, 2/3, he know how to hold. What is that? What is that precept? Let me get it. Let me get that one. Because you be wanting to do something, but then the spirit comes out, have you bringing out more precepts that you didn't have set up in your lesson. But it's cool. The water for y'all, but she don't allow me to know it. How? Let me see. What is it? 2 Peter 2:9. That's what it is. All right, 2 Peter. Let's get this. You see how it says they are being kept for the day of judgment, when the ungodly people will be destroyed? Well, let's get this. 2 Peter 2:9. Let's get this. So you see, the Lord knows how to rescue godly people from their trials, even while keeping the wicked under punishment until the day of the final judgment. See, so Yahweh Shah know how to keep a wicked person for the day of judgment. So most people don't realize they're walking around in Babylon. They're fuel to the fire that's getting ready to come, which is through those thermonuclear missiles. This is why we tell, hey, Jakes, hey, you better repent. You better pray you're not in a lot of a 2/3. Because if you're in a lot of 2/3, hey, you're being held for some gruesome judgments. And this ain't nothing to play with, man. Seriously. So let's go back into it. I'm trying to run through this pretty fast. I don't want it to be too long. I know Jake's attention span, like, all right, come on, man. It's 25 minutes in. But it says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run. So it's talking about the missiles. Now, this is his way of breaking down and explaining the missiles. So now, when it says the appearance of them are like the appearance of horsemen, let me just give you an image. Because back in the ancient days, horses was decked out, and still today you have some, sometimes they deck out their horses, but when it says the appearance of them, you see this right here around the horsemen, the horses. This here, they decked out. Let me see if I can get another picture. You see like the garments and stuff. Like look at this one. You see how the horse decked out, the garments and stuff around the horses. You see the garments and stuff like around the horse. See this here? Now, let me see. Now I gotta go find. Let me get this for you. I'm gonna show you. Y'all bear with me just right quick. Right here. That's what I want. Let's bring this up. Now, you seen the stuff that was around the horse? Let me see. You see this right here? Right here. Back that up just a little bit. Right here. You see this? That's look like the same stuff that's on the horsemen. So this stuff here, right? When it says the appearance of them is like the appearance of horses and horsemen, it's talking about these right here. This stuff that's around the missile. This is the way of Joel was able to, vision. This is the way he was explaining through his vision. Let's go back to Joel chapter 2. It says, like the noise of the chariots on the tops of mountains, shall they leap, like the noise of a flame, a fire that devour the stubble, as a strong people set in the battle array. So it says like the noise of chariots, because back in ancient days, they used to put their ears to the ground, and like they can hear like chariots of horsemen, like thousands of horsemen coming from afar, because the grounds will shake, and they will put their ears to the ground, and they was able to tell, like, yeah, they're like such and such meters away from us. So it's saying, it's describing the noise to that right there from ancient time. Remember, because Joel's explaining from his best knowledge of what he's seen in today's present, in his present. So it's saying the noise. So let me see. Did I have something for that? And then it says like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains, right? Which is what I just explained. Shall they leap? Which is talking about the missiles, like the noise of a flame of fire that devour the stubble. Now we already, that the people, the stuff around is nothing but fuel for the fire. And it says, as strong people set in the battle array. Now, just to show you that stubble, it says devour the stubble, right? That flame of fire that devours the stubble. Let me see. Now, let me show you this. Lord willing, this is edifying. I pray this is helping. I pray you get the vision of these scriptures. But this is the noise that you're gonna hear. The fire burning up on flesh, trees, houses, animals, children, whatever. You're gonna hear that there. That's the noise. Just to give you an image. Is it turning up the whole time? Anyway, so now let's go back to Joel chapter 2. Then it says, before their face the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. See, before their face the people shall be much plain. All faces shall be gathered blackness. So they're gonna be in pain. They're gonna see the missiles coming and they're gonna be like, damn, what the fuck? Like, I'm about to die. And I got an image, because you gotta be visionary, but just showing you. Get this right quick. Hey, see, face is gonna be like that. What the hell? Hey, you see this? Like this. What the hell? They people gonna know. Yeah. Done deal. You see this face here? Pale. It's gonna be stiff. Hey, they're gonna know. People gonna, especially those that are wicked, they know that their time gonna be up. So now let's go back to the scriptures. It says verse 7, they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. So this is not actual men. This is talking about the missiles. See, verse 7 jumps back to the missiles. Remember, now we was up here in verse 4 where it was talking about the missiles, right? Then it told you in verse 5 the noise that the missile's going to make. And then it right here went to the people. Then verse 7, it jumped back to talking about the missiles again. But it says they, because you see how the missiles, see how it shot off fast. So it was running like a mighty man. It shot off fast. And it says they shall climb the wall like men of war. Now, let me see. That wall, if you look up, let me get it. I'll pull it up here on the screen. That wall is a missile defense system, which a missile defense system is supposed to catch any missiles that's being shot out. It's supposed to notify, those that, like, hey, there's missiles coming from out in the atmosphere from the south, from the north. But these missiles that's going to come, they're not going to be able to be detected because they're fast. They're very fast. They're not going to be able to be detected. But it says missile defense is a system, weapon, or technology involved in the detection, tracking, interception, right? And also the destruction of attacking missiles. So that's the whole purpose of that missile defense. But see, when you go back to the scriptures, they say, let's go back to it. It says, verse 7, they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Which means when it says they're not going to break their ranks, they're not going to be able to be detected. They're not going to be able to stop them. They're not going to be able to throw them off their path. That's what this is talking about, those missiles. Then it says, neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. So when it says neither shall one thrust another, the missiles ain't gonna hit one another. They already gonna be signed to hit whatever's supposed to hit, whoever's supposed to hit through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, right? Whoever is supposed to hit, wherever it's supposed to be hit, they're gonna hit. And it's not gonna be nothing that no one be able to do. And when they hit, that you can guarantee you done. You're done. And it says verse 9, then shall they shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run upon the wall, they shall climb up upon the houses, they shall enter in at the windows like a thief. Remember now, we was telling you that the windows is the heavens, right? They're gonna enter in what is that? The infirmament, right? If I'm saying it right, the infirmament, which is in a, you're not gonna see them. They're gonna go high above the clouds. They're not gonna be able to be detected. And then when they go, as you seen in that video, it's breaking off up there. So about time it comes down, it's already signal and it knows what spot is about to hit. And within the thermonuclear missiles, many of them, is many warheads within them. It might have 50 to 100. So when they burst, they're gonna drop real fast, and they just gonna, everything is just gonna tear up everything, man. Matter of fact, wait a minute, I'm gonna show you. Is it this video? Let me see. Is it this video? I think it's this video. Let me see. Let me get this video. I'm gonna show you, just give you a vision. You gotta be a visionary to see this stuff, man. Let me show you. Let's see. It's the video. Let me see if this is the video. See how it shoots? Go all the way up to the sky. It go all the way. It can shoot from one end of the earth to the other end. See? It bursts. Yep. Shoot from one end to the other end. But this ain't the video. Let me see if I can find it. Just bear with me. It's a video that's showing where they break off. Let me try this one. I just want you to get a vision when they break off. One end to the other end. Yep. See all them different warheads on it? See, you see that right there? Boom. It's going to tear up everything. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Everything. You see? Boom. Yep. And that radiation. Yep. Ain't nothing going to be left in the sight of this. Nothing. You see that? Yep. Nothing going to be left in the sight. Let's see. So that's what that verse 9 talking about. Verse 10, the earth shall quake before them. Hey, the earth is going to quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. Hey, because Esau heaven is trembling. It's been devoured. It's been torn down through these words, through the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, through his prophets, his servants, you know, which would be beginning with the elders apostles of GMS. That's who this truth is coming from. You know what I'm saying? That's how I learned this truth. It says, from the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. So, yeah, man, you know, in Babylon, hey, this place is going to be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles. And, you know, for those that didn't know, but yeah, that's this is what that's going into. So, you might have a question like, where's the missiles at in the Bible? Well, Lord willing, this was edifying, because it right here, Joel chapter 2. So, save this, you can write down the precepts, and go back and rehearse it yourself and study it, for yourself. So, Lord willing, this was edifying to the sheep. May the blessings and the lesson be upon your household. This is your brother Ahmad out of Jacksonville, Florida. Hey, shalom.